to be a supervisor, manager, however you want to put it. Moses was he was that dude. He was that man. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Let's look at now we're gonna go into every Israelite man of the past held in occupation. There were no bombs within the camps of Israel. So let's look at Joseph, the king of dreams. Let's look at one of Joseph's occupations. Let's go to Genesis chapter 41 and verse 39. Genesis chapter 41, verse 39. Remember, y'all, this class is about Israel not being bombs. We're not just out here angry and yelling and all over the place, unorganized. No, we have jobs. We take care of our families, we take care of our children, and we take care of the community. Take care of our people, point blank, period. All right. Genesis chapter 41 and verse 39. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. So yeah, when you on your job, your supervisor gonna give you some compliments, but that's to the glory of the Most High, not to your glory, to the glory of the Most High. Now watch how the Most High raised up Joseph. Thou shalt be over my house. We have verse 40. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. Do you see how high up Joseph was? I mean, it's like Colin Powell. It's like that new so-called black general. I think he's one of the. I think he got the highest rank in the military. Might be captain, not captain. No, I'm tripping. Captain ain't the highest rank. Is it general or is it brigadier general? It's one of them. But the brother got a high rank. He just got promoted as the highest rank. I think the highest ranking African American, probably over Colin Powell. But this was recent. It was in the news. Somebody type his name up there if y'all could get that story for me. But yeah, Joseph was raised up. It's Pharaoh said, only I will be greater than you. That's how high up you gonna be. Only I will be greater than you, but you will be over all of this. He was an Israelite over Egyptians. That's just a prequel to how we gonna rule the Egyptians. That's just a prequel, because he wasn't over everybody, not over Pharaoh, but it's just like a smidget to show you how, whoo, we gonna get these nations hell when we get the world back, when we get rulership back. We gonna show these nations how to rule righteously. Righteously. They gonna catch it. They are gonna catch it for what they did to us, for what they did to our forefathers and our foremothers and our children. Remember, the Egyptians threw our babies in the Nile River. All right. Same thing with the Edomites, the so-called white men. They threw our babies in the river for alligator bait. Okay? The same thing that happened back then is the same thing that happened today. It's the same thing. All right, let's look at Daniel. Daniel, one of my favorite forefathers. Look how high up he made. Let's go to Daniel chapter 2, verse 48. Daniel was not a slouch. He had a great occupation. I mean, you could say he had one of the first, well-known careers. Joseph, people don't really talk about Joseph being one of the rulers in Egypt, but people talk about Daniel a lot. Being one of the rulers in Babylon and during his captivity, his different captivities. His time under Nebuchadnezzar and King Darius and stuff like that. Daniel chapter 2, verse 48. All right. Then the king made Daniel a great man and gave him many great gifts and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon and chief of the governors over all the wise men of Babylon. Daniel was a great man with a great occupation. He could foresee visions, dreams. He was a counselor. He was a governor. He was over a lot of things. All right. Let's look further into Daniel's occupation. Let's go to Daniel chapter 6, verse 1 through 2. Daniel chapter 6, verse 1 through 2. It pleased Darius. Now here's another king, Darius. This is another captivity that Daniel was under. He was under King Darius. To set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. 120 princes. But watch, let's see what Daniel ends up in this 120. And over these three presidents, of whom Daniel was first, the king said, I'm going to put this Israelite brother Daniel as the head over all my wise men. All right. That the princes might give accounts unto them, and the king shall have no damage. All right. Look at this, verse 3. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him. Look, y'all, I wasn't even planning on going there in this class. Most High will show you what this is all about every single time. I was just simply giving out occupation. Most High said, I'm going to show y'all why these brothers were righteous in their jobs and careers. Read that again, Shep. All right. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes. He was preferred, meaning they always wanted his advice. They always wanted his counsel because he was just that wise. Because they knew Most High was rolling with him. All right. Because an excellent spirit was in him. Excellent, righteous, very wise, very great, very manly, very bold, very brave. That's who Daniel was. And he was brave because remember, he was the one that went into the lion's den. And the lion's mouth shut up. All right. And the king thought to set him over the whole realm. It didn't say the whole kingdom. It went a word or a description above kingdom. It said the whole realm. Daniel was set over the whole realm. Come on now. Come on. You don't know who you are, brother? You one of the greatest men on the face of this earth. All right.